Hello, Reconnect the Feeling friends. Again, I'm sharing a moment in nature with you. And just a thought that somehow elates me today. I shared with some of the life leaders and with Dr. Eric Pearl and Gillian Fleer that in some contexts it's harder for me to share about Reconnect the Feeling. Here I always feel safe and comfortable, and I already feel the love that you give to me while you watch this, and the support and the positivity. So I have no boundaries. I just am myself. I just share. But this is not like that in every context. When I expect people to be critical of Reconnect the Feeling or to have different emotional background that is more negative or, I don't know, not so positive towards me, then I don't feel the same ease. And Dr. Eric Pearl said, well, try to disappear this experience and try to disappear this. And this got really stuck with me, and it has moved me and made me explore and wonder, how do you disappear an experience? And do I have the power to open up and to share and to be who I am because I choose to? Or do I get to be influenced by my surroundings and the people and how they are in the moment when I want to share? So my first step was just sharing anyway. Sharing even though I feel scared or a bit ashamed, or I can just feel my body close down in some way. And it was okay. It was not, the sharing was okay, and I feel good that I did it because I am who I choose to be in that moment. And that's really just on a finite level, but it's the finite experience that has so much attention most of the time. And so now, somehow this experience shifted my exploration towards the energy and towards where I start and where I begin. And I realized that in the mode where I feel smaller and more careful and maybe more ashamed, I really think that I am the person, and I have there's a separation between me and the people receiving this, whereas in the other context I feel similar, the same, one with everybody else, and my sense of where do I end, where do I start is much wider, if I can even find an end to myself. So I realized, it reminds me of this quote from Solomon, that we shouldn't be exploring our differences, but what connects us and what's the same. So maybe one aspect of disappearing a reality that makes me smaller is just focusing on the expansion and on the fact that I don't end where my physical body or my head ends. So these are my thoughts, and I find it very interesting. And in the last days, I actually experienced the flow of energy, and the fact that in the second when I shift my awareness to the frequencies, there's a process that starts that expands my sense of I. And sometimes in the sessions, for example, the sense of I just disappears. There's just amness. But in my daily life, I think it's already great if my sense of I is not this physical person, and it includes other people, or it includes the space around me, or it just is not so focused on one aspect of the experience. So these are my explorations. I'm very grateful for this advice, disappear it, and I'm curious to see what else I'm going to discover. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and bye for now.